Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well, because today we're diving into a topic that's been stirring up a lot of conversation online, and it's pretty controversial. We're talking about something that just a few months ago would have seemed unthinkable to say out loud. Are Newjeans slowly being forgotten? Yep, you heard that right. This entire debate blew up thanks to a single post on X, formerly Twitter, where someone said, "It's kind of funny how Newjeans is doing cafe tours for each member's birthday, as if they're afraid of being forgotten." That one sentence alone sparked a massive discussion across social media. At the time of writing, the post has already racked up over 64,000 views, and it's only continuing to gain traction. People are debating whether there's truth behind it or if it's just a harsh take taken out of context. So how did we even get here? Why are people suddenly questioning whether one of the most popular K-pop groups is fading out of relevance? Well, it all traces back to the ongoing legal drama between Adore, the company behind Newjeans, and the group itself. After a tense legal battle, the court officially ruled in favor of Adore, granting them an injunction that essentially blocks Newjeans from carrying out independent promotions or commercial activities without Adore's full permission and approval. In simpler terms, anything Newjeans wants to do now, whether it's performances, brand deals, or releasing music, must be under Adore's umbrella. This ruling was a major blow to the group's ambitions to rebrand themselves as NJZ, a name they hoped would mark a fresh, possibly more independent chapter in their career. But legally, that dream has been put on pause. With the court's decision, NJZ is not recognized, and so anything they do under that name could be considered a violation of the ruling. Because of this, many fans initially thought that the group's Hong Kong performance, which they had planned under the name NJZ, would be cancelled. But in a twist, Adore didn't shut it down. Instead, they made the surprising move to support the performance, even allegedly requesting that event organizers switch the name from NJZ back to Newjeans, so it would be legally aligned with the court's decision. But here's where things get messier. The court also ordered that, to protect Adore's role as the group's agency, Newjeans would not be allowed to engage in independent music activities or sign any advertising deals. That's a serious restriction, and one that fans expected the group to respect, at least publicly. Then came Complex Con, and this is where everything took a turn. Despite the court's ruling, Newjeans went ahead and promoted their new track, Pit Stop, and performed covers, raising a lot of eyebrows. On the surface, fans were thrilled to see the girls on stage again and loved the performance. But public opinion quickly started to shift once people realized what this meant. The group was defying the court's order, and when you peel back the layers, you start to see why this backlash began to snowball. Some netizens didn't hold back, calling the performance disorganized, a mess, and even cringe. While fans were excited, critics saw it as proof that the girls weren't quite ready, or simply weren't allowed, to operate outside of Adore's structure. Then, after this whirlwind performance, Newjeans made an announcement that left people scratching their heads. They told fans they'd be going on hiatus. Okay, fair enough. But what followed next only added to the confusion. Suddenly, all posts were wiped from their NJZ Instagram account. The account's name was changed to just their initials, and it seemed like they were stepping back. But were they really? Not exactly. Despite the so-called hiatus, the girls didn't disappear from the spotlight. Far from it. They continued to be active in various ways. Birthday cafe events started popping up, one for each member. Hani went live, casually strumming her guitar and chatting with fans. Minji even took to her Instagram stories to directly reply to messages. These weren't just small updates, they were full-on engagements with fans. So naturally, people began to question what kind of hiatus this actually was. Because let's be real, for most artists, a hiatus usually means going completely quiet. No posts, no lives, no events, just rest. But in Newjeans' case, it almost looked like business as usual, only under a slightly different branding. And that's where even more criticism started to creep in. Many fans defended the group, saying the girls were just innocently interacting with fans and doing harmless things like birthday events. But the reality is, most of these actions violated the court's restrictions. As a result, their NJZ Instagram account saw a noticeable dip in followers, losing nearly thousands of followers after Hani's simple, innocent live stream. Whether it was due to legal backlash, disappointment, or confusion, it's clear some fans were not happy. And now, with the cafe tours rolling out one by one, people are starting to accuse Newjeans of doing them just for attention, desperate to reclaim the public's interest and avoid being forgotten. That original post suggesting they were afraid of fading away hit a nerve, and the replies weren't exactly kind. Here are just a few comments left under the post. Who are they again? Life waits for no one. I think they are learning that without them, life will still carry on and it doesn't revolve around anybody. Is that Minji? Who is that? I don't recognize her. She looks like an ordinary citizen. Maybe old zongs shine more than that. They've already lost their relevance, throwing cafe tours for every birthday, like that'll bring back the spark. Yikes. Those comments aren't just cold, they're icy. It's a pretty stark contrast from the way people used to talk about Newjeans when they were dominating charts and being hailed as the future of K-pop. And here's the thing, I'm going to be honest here. It does kind of feel like the group is scrambling to maintain the momentum they once had. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but when I hear the word hiatus, I think of total silence. A break from everything. No posts, no birthday events, no low-key lives playing the guitar. Just time away to rest and reflect. But what we're seeing here seems like a rebranded version of regular activity, one that isn't fully endorsed by their agency, and is arguably skating on thin ice legally. So this brings us to the big question. Is Newjeans losing popularity because they're ignoring the court's decision, or was their influence already fading due to the long legal battle and brand confusion? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think they can bounce back, or is this the start of a decline for one of K-pop's most talked about groups? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more commentary and updates just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Like in the future.